Wow, guys, we got the whole family here, looking sharp. Mom, you actually got out of your pajamas for this one. Wow. When you said formal attire, I thought that for you that would mean matching sweatpants, but a dress. I didn't even know you owned one. I'd first like to introduce a brother who needs no introduction at all. I mean, really, he doesn't need an introduction. He's not funny. But everyone gets a turn, so give it up for Franklin.
Thanks, Ollie. If I had a face like yours, I would sue Mom and Dad. So, what I really appreciate about Papa is that he always talks about my future plans. My retirement plans and senior care plans at the age of 12 seems a little over the top. Last week, he had me picking out my gravesite in detail. The color of the casket lining. What is velour anyway? Happy birthday, Papa. I love you.
Thank you, Franklin. You know, whatever color velour you do pick, you can be sure that we're all going to be very delighted to see you laying in it. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Holland.
Thank you, Oliver. So, the weird thing about me and my dad is we have the same birthday as each other, and sometimes the gifts get switched up. I remember a few years back, my dad got tickets to a pony ride, and I got a sleep apnea machine. My turtle was glad though. He finally got a good night's sleep. When I was really little, I got a blue necktie, and my dad got a pacifier and some Pampers. He still uses the pacifier, and I bet by the end of the year he'll be able to use those Pampers. It all depends. Depends. Love you, Papa. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Holland. You know, everyone in the family agrees that you're going to go really far. And I hope you do go really, really, really far. And stay there. Next up, please welcome to the podium, Remy.
Thank you, Ollie. My dad is very loving. He worries and is constantly making sure there's plenty of food, a comfortable place to live, and he thinks about the safety and happiness of not so much of his children, but you know, all of his chickens. And just to know he's capable of that kind of love warms my heart. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Remy. You bring so much joy to our family when you leave the room. Next up, we have a musical performance by Jack and Leo. Give it up for them too.
Happy birthday to you. Your family's a zoo. You look like you're 80. And you so ugly shoes. Cha cha cha, put your hand up, up, up. Happy birthday, Papa.
Thank you, guys. Oh, Jack, remember that one time when you did something that nobody liked? Yeah, that just happened. And Leo, wow, you're more disappointing than the birthday parties Mom throws for us. Those are really disappointing. Disappointing. That reminds me, Austin, why don't you come?
Thank you, Ollie. You know, you're just like clouds. Once you're gone, it's a beautiful day. My dad is so motivating. He insists on us getting straight A's, our masters, and a PhD, which is so inspiring, coming from a guy who dropped out of community college. The whole do as I say, not as I do thing, it's adorable. But let's be honest, it's not gonna work. Happy birthday, Papa. Austin, wait.
Don't sit down there. I'm still trying to imagine what you look like with a sense of humor. Never mind, it's no use. Next up, we have Sergio.
you, Oliver. So, you know, Papa's really been helping me mature. Because I used to say things about people that I probably shouldn't say. Like, ever heard of Weight Watchers? Or they'd get butt implants on the wrong side? Well, I stopped because Papa told me I wasn't allowed to talk to him like that anymore. He hasn't given it up though. He set goals. He wants to lose 15 pounds this year. So, 25 more to go, Dad.
Thank you, Sergio. Speaking of food, you're so annoying. You can make a happy meal cry. Annoying. Marty, why don't you come up?
Oliver, your face makes onions cry. One thing about my dad is that he really likes to sleep. He goes to bed around 11 at night and wakes up around 11. You know, the next month. The only person more well rested than my dad is King Tut. And that's because he had an earlier start. People say rest in peace at the end of a person's life for a reason, Papa. I love you. Happy birthday.
Don't worry, Papa. Only 7 more minutes and you can go back to bed. Talk about things that put you to sleep. I mean, your lectures about God and family values, I mean, they go on longer than the Ottoman Empire did. I'm not saying they're too long, but I swear, just last week I could hear Allah saying himself, Sheekh, come on, wrap it up already. Let's get to the point. Well, you've heard from all the young men in the crowd. Any young ladies? No? Okay, Carrie, you can come up. Thank you, Oliver. I'd like to make a joke about you, but life already beat me to it. So, what I would really like to say about the man of the hour is that he has taught me to be very self-sufficient. I mean, I would like to say that, but he hasn't. I mean, really what he has taught me is that you can hire anyone to do just about anything for you. I mean, I'd ask him to stand up and take a bow, but it's a little late in the hour to find somebody to do that for him. But, I mean, he is really reliable. I mean, you can always count on him to show up late. When it comes to his appointments or music taste, I mean, he's just always really behind the times. But he did manage to make it here on time today for his 30th birthday. I love it. Thank you, Carrie. You know, you've proven the hardest years of childhood are the first 30. Well, we were going to save the funniest person for last, but they're not available right now. So, welcome to the stage, Mom. Thank you, Oliver. You know, they say opposites attract, which is really comforting for a mom to know that that means you'll probably end up with somebody funny. It'd be great to have someone like that in the family. You know, I'll never forget the first day that Shiekh and I met. I try, but I just can't shake it. Yeah, no, our relationships evolved. You know, I've grown up, and Sheikh's grown out. And, you know, we've become a really competitive couple. You know, we laugh about it, but I laugh more. And you know, she complains, you know, that I don't always take the time to really listen to him, or something like that. But you know, I want to listen. It's just that over the years, you know, he's become hard of hearing, and I don't think he realizes just how loud that he gets. The other morning, he talked so loud, the neighbor's nanny made him breakfast. I love you. Happy birthday. I said happy birthday.
Special guest. Everybody, please welcome the fabulous Victor C.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Get in front, honey.
Right there. Birthday. Happy birthday.